Welcome. You know what time it is. It is Backyard Bands.
It's that good shit.
Okay, it's no more Thanksgiving, right?
It's no more Thanksgiving. It's no more Halloween. It's getting to Christmas soon, so we need to start getting into
the Christmas vibe. All right, so when we get there, then so December we'll have to change it up again.
Yes, we have to change it up.
What was it for Thanksgiving? What did I even say?
Your ghost.
It's your ghost.
That's Halloween. Yeah, ghost.
Ghost.
So what would you do for Christmas now?
Till then.
First
episode
so you're keeping it clean.
First episode that we record in December. I'll have something by then.
Okay, no.
All right. And I'm your host. I go by the name Mr. Dre.
What's up? It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour.
Do you have to move weights before you get your word
Yeah,
out?
I gotta get in the groove.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, my people? You know the vibes. This is the Free Eagle. This is Zimina. This is aka Mr. Let's Get It Poppin'. You know the vibes.
It doesn't sound right. It's been that way.
It's been that way, to be honest. It went backwards.
Hey.
But we here.
We back. First of all, let me just apologize before we get into this shit. Let me apologize. It's my fault that we haven't been on air.
Yeah, he left us.
Yeah, I had to take a, I don't know, sabbatical.
I was about to say a sabbatical.
He went down the road to Galvant.
No, but like the thing is
You had
this,
to take a sabbatical from Corona.
I guess. But the thing is, in hindsight, there is stuff coming, right?
There is.
Yes.
When I took a break, I was still doing stuff. So there's still stuff coming.
Yes. Yep.
So I do apologize to you guys, the listeners, and to you, my co-hosts, for just like upping and leaving. But I think what's gonna happen next is I think we're gonna get one of you to host the next episode. So
Hey, God.
Hey,
it's not me. I'm not
It's
it.
Shamsi.
So everybody knows how
That's
it works.
you.
So everybody knows how it works.
Wait.
No, I
When
said
was-
not it. That's it.
Wait, because of the
Not it.
No,
I don't care.
Wait, because of the break we took, we passed Morocco's
That's okay. I didn't do nothing for it.
We'll get there.
We'll get there for what?
Because I messaged her.
She messaged me. I said it's okay. I won't lie. I said it's okay. We don't need to do anything. You say, oh yeah, let's do something. From where? From wherever you were.
It don't matter.
Anyways, how you guys been?
Don't even ask me that. I'm ready for Christmas vacation.
Really?
Even if
Vacation.
Well, vacation as in like staying in my house and not working. Vacation.
Right.
I know we can't go anywhere, fortunately.
That's crazy. That's very crazy. You know, how's your week been? Or how have you been all this while?
Man, I've been good. My work has moved me a little bit. Now I'm doing night shifts, so I've turned to vampire.
That's crazy, man. So, like,
I
quick
come
question.
alive in the night.
Since you're working the night shift for the next little while, which is I think till the end of November, beginning of December.
Yeah.
Have you like fallen asleep while driving any of the heavy machines?
That hasn't happened yet. I hope it doesn't happen. But there's been some moments when it's like, man.
But I think Emina is a night owl anyways.
Yeah, I like.
So
yeah.
I guess it doesn't really get affected. But have you slept in the morning doing something? Have you fallen asleep doing something in the morning? Yeah.
Oh yes.
See this one now.
Yeah, like I've gone to work where it's like after we went to a party and we come back at like 4, 5.
I've done that
and I
before.
have to go to work at 6.
Oh, I've slept.
So
too.
I don't try to sleep at home.
Yeah.
So when I get to work and I'll be looking at my computer.
And then
No, those was go hard, man. Those party days, oh my goodness.
I used to work at a gym. That happened to me before. I had to open the gym, so I couldn't even you know what? Let me be late a little bit, because if I'm late, clients will be knocking on that door.
I've said this and I'll say it again. When I worked retail and I had to work the 5 a.m. shift, right? If I didn't drive from the club to work, I wasn't coming in early or anything. Like I never came in early because we're done club by 2:00. You go home and you sleep for what? You want to sleep for 2 hours? It's not possible.
If I sleep, I will not go back up. Like that's not happening.
No, and
so.
you know the funny thing is when you were in retail, we don't actually close club at 2. We close at 3. And most of the events we go to then, right?
That's
we
true.
always stay back and
Till
help
the
close.
end, I helped.
So
We
have work at
suffered with
5,
you.
but you'll be going home. You'll be going home at like 4.
We actually have some
It be teens.
yeah. We'll be like, yeah, let's go. We look 2:30. Okay, yeah, let's go. No, we have not finished. 3:30. That's when we step out of that. We have suffered. We actually have suffered.
My apologies.
Nah, it be vibes.
Hey. Anyways, how's the fam, Shamsi?
They're alive.
That's good. That's good.
They're, enjoying work at home. Well, just my dad.
Oh,
that's dope. All right, let's get into this. Anybody have anything first before we get into this? Any news stories? Anything that I haven't like
shared with us?
Yeah, or forgotten about.
Nothing that comes to mind right now.
It might pop
But if
up.
it does come up, I'll probably just be like, pause this game. I'll just ruin the whole podcast.
That's cool, man. Yo, sorry I'm a mess right now, ladies and gentlemen. I am still
recovering.
You know what's funny? So I recorded a podcast while I was away without you guys.
Yeah.
And I forgot. So I didn't have my equipment. I had to rent when I got there. And the one thing that was funny was I kept saying pew, 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 pew. So
you didn't use a mix. You have to be saying it is what it is.
You
Exactly.
remix the noises. Oh, that's actually funny.
Oh my goodness.
I'm doing it for this podcast. You don't need this thing again.
So how do you do the clap, the cheering clap sound?
No, I didn't get that one. I just stopped at the pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right, let's get into this. First things first, NBA. All-star, not all-star, but like I said all-star trade. The draft trade. I'm not sure if you guys caught it, but like I think the whole weekend I was spent doing work and refreshing my phone for like the NBAs.
It's crazy the changes that are happening.
It's crazy. It's gonna be a very
interesting season.
Most definitely.
Did you guys see that Toronto was denied to start?
I see. It was one of those things where I think they knew they were going to get denied,
but they just tried.
They just tried, which I do commend them for trying, because some people could have just gone without trying. So
that's true.
I'm glad that they tried it, but it was one of those things like you ain't getting it, bruh. Like you're pushing it just a little bit too much, like in my opinion.
That's true.
But I'm excited for the Raptors.
What did they want to start?
What 22nd, I think. Like the season.
Oh, started.
They're planning to start, but they wanted to like play here.
Oh yeah,
and
their appeal was their demand was denied.
I mean, with the whole COVID situation, obviously, the decision was not in their favor. But I'm excited for the Raptors team. Are you guys excited for any teams in the NBA following the trade weekend?
I don't have a specific team. I'm excited to just see what happens.
Since you don't have a specific team, we'll be on Lakers, isn't it? Lakers.
Why is it we?
That you are joining me right now.
Don't put me in somebody. Why are you speaking?
You don't have a team. I'm trying to give you one.
I don't want one.
You should be happy.
No,
I'm
before they
gifting
come
you a
and say
championship
Ben
team.
Wagner or something, whatever they call it.
See, let me tell you, I am a proud bandwagon. I am a LeBron James fan. I started watching NBA because of LeBron James. So where he goes, I go.
Okay.
So
good
bandwagon, yeah, exactly.
That's not me though.
That's not you. You are going to be teamless.
Whoever wins, good for you. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I'll say congratulations to whoever wins.
We won last year.
But obviously, if it's Raptors, because Toronto. But like,
yeah, Toronto in the East. But like, I'm excited for the Lakers because a championship team just upgraded. So I'm excited to see how it is going to be this season, because the changes they've made, they literally replaced the players with better players.
True.
Right. So it's going to be a hell of a.
How far do you think Toronto's gonna go?
To the finals, baby.
That's a hopeful speaking.
That's a hopeful wish, but I don't think.
I guess everybody wants them to go to the finals, but do you think they're gonna make it with the people that they have right now?
Most definitely. Like, yeah. Like, I let me point this out. People should not forget that I'm a Lakers fan as well, but because I'm in the city of Toronto in Canada, Toronto's my team. But I'm a Lakers fan. I think everybody should know that first. But it's going to be a tough season for them, no doubt, because they've acquired new players and they've lost some of their best players. And so it's like, it's adapted. But I feel like because of the fire that they have burning, like Van Vliet just signed his max deal. Like there's his fire has been rekindled. Yeah. Siakam is coming off a very poor season in the bubble. Yeah. And he has a lot to prove. Chris Boucher just signed a huge deal for himself, worth, double digits in the millions. So he has to live up to that. Kyle Lowry needs to be the father who's bringing everybody together. So everybody's like, there's fire on your feet. You know what I'm saying?
There's pressure.
There's pressure. And I think they sort of know it because Nick Nurse has sort of expressed it already. Like he spoke with Baines, like, I want you to be aggressive. I want you to be shooting. But, you know, I'm excited for the Raptors. I'm excited for a lot of how the teams, some of the teams have broken up. Like the Milwaukee Bucks, they took a player from them, which is kind of like destabilized them a little bit. So it's going to be fun watching the East because the East
has changed up a little
has changed, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see all of that. But we won't get too much into sports. Dave Chapelle, did you guys see that?
I didn't see that.
did.
You didn't see
No.
it? I saw it on your page and then I watched it. And
I did.
So what was the whole thing?
So basically he wanted to he did a show back in the day. The Dave Chapelle show.
Yeah.
And apparently he signed his rights away.
Yeah.
So they kept airing it, and apparently he wasn't paid enough, or he wasn't paid. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he didn't get paid.
So did he ask people to stop watching?
So he asked Netflix to stop showcasing it because Netflix was showing it.
Yeah.
And Netflix said, yeah, we believe that we should not show it because if you're not getting paid for this, why should we air it?
Yeah.
So I guess it's sort of a way to say, let's boycott the Dave Chappelle show so he can get, like, you know, paid for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But-
they agreed with what he asked, basically.
Well,
They didn't go against
Netflix
it.
did.
Netflix did.
Netflix did.
But the original bad guys in here is Comedy Central. So he did that originally with Comedy Central. So Comedy Central have the rights to Dave Chappelle show,
Yeah.
right?
So they can put it anywhere they want.
So yeah, and it was from Comedy Central that Netflix got it from, and HBO got it from, and apparently he pitched that show before to HBO,
And they said no.
and HBO was like, "What do they need him for?" Right? So when he did the SNL show recently, the Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah.
So HBO started airing his show again, and then Netflix started airing it too.
Because he was popping.
Yeah, and the more they're airing it, who's making money? Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And he is not getting paid due to the contract he signed. So he was like, he understands that it's a contract, but there's a whole thing, a whole big English that is in contracts that you literally have to hire somebody to interpret it for you. You understand?
That's true.
So, and as a youngin, you will sign it because you just want to get out there. You
just want to get your bag.
Yes,
yeah.
you just want to get out there. But he didn't get paid, and their Comedy Central is making a lot of money. So he appealed to people. He was like, I'm coming to you guys, my real boss. You guys need to stop watching the shows just so until I get paid. Yeah. So
without you, they won't make money, and he doesn't lose money.
Yes.
I hope he gets what he deserves. Like, he's a legend. And I think it's also amongst the number of things that are happening with people realizing that they've been either undermined or underpaid for their services and want to be compensated. I think the funny one I saw was Phase on Love, who's like a comedian as well, sued the company. So he did a movie like back almost 11, 12 years ago, Couples Retreat, and he's suing them now because apparently they took his picture out of the poster, and he was a big part of the movie. You know what I'm saying? So he's only not necessarily only realizing, but like just like he was sort of duped by his company saying they were going to give him more roles and more movie deals and all that kind of stuff. So,
but how can he do that when the picture is not even on this thing? So how can they know that he did this movie?
Exactly.
So yeah, that's what's just one of those things where it's like people are realizing that people need to be paid what they're worth.
Yeah.
So if you're out there, pay people what they're worth, please. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys see the Kevin Hart special?
No.
I haven't seen it yet. Man.
I think you guys need to see it, man. I love the new Kevin Hart. I don't know. I love the new Kevin Hart. Like, he's coming from a place where it's like, yo.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
It's a Netflix special.
I've been working. I will catch up on.
I had to sort of catch up on everything in a short while too, so I get where you're coming from. But I think you all should watch it, and then we'll probably do a sort of a review on it the next time we come around. But you guys should definitely watch it. I think it's good.
Kevin Hart is funny regardless. So,
no, but this is a new level of funny. Like, it's a new level of funny for me.
Okay.
I felt like, to me personally, in regards to, because it's on Netflix, I would have said he wasted material. Because you can travel with that material and go on tour. Like, you can solidly
But
travel.
I guess maybe because of COVID, I think he probably planned to do traveling, but then because of COVID, he's just like, you know what, let's make it.
But also, he's in Toronto right now.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
filming
he's
something.
filming,
I saw
yeah.
that on TikTok.
Yeah, so that Jeff posted a snap saying like, "Yo, I'm right next to like the film set and stuff." So it's cool, man. It's cool. Shout out to Kevin Hart. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. And you know, hopefully they keep winning.
And I think this also boosted Netflix in it. Because
Netflix price is going up.
yeah, because
Did
like
you get the message?
bro, like before
I ain't paying it, so
before when Dave Chappelle did an 18-minute comedy sit down comedy whatever to tell people to boycott his show, right?
Yeah.
So he actually praised Netflix a lot. He was like, Netflix say they'll get you paid, they'll pay you your work.
Yeah.
And then he proudly supports Netflix and all that and all his works that he's been doing. Because he has done a couple of specials with Netflix, right? So that is why even when he asked them to remove the show, it was like, this is not from a business perspective. This is not from a boss to worker perspective. This is like, I understand that this is not right.
Yeah.
And I want to take off this show because you don't feel happy.
Yeah.
So they took off the show because he's not happy with what is happening. Yeah. And he really appreciates that. And that is like big because for a company to get this is like endorsement.
It's also because
it's like endorsement
Netflix,
right now.
Netflix is seeing that there's a lot of people coming for their position.
Yeah.
So it's not just Amazon anymore. It's not just, you got options on top of options on top of options. So if you fuck up, your ass is gone.
Exactly.
True.
And
But
they got options.
I think though, I'm not trying to like be on the whole Netflix wagon because I watch a lot of platforms, right? And in case someone wants to offer me a deal or offer us a deal,
please,
you know, we are interchangeable. You know what I'm saying?
Any left, right, top, bottom, twist, whatever you want.
But they're somewhat bringing a new narrative, somewhat promoting a new curve in entertainment. That is, so you know, making sure deals are looked at over and over, and making sure people are getting paid, make sure everything is done right. And that's not to say they don't have problems. Like we necessarily don't know their problems yet, but they're doing.
They've had some backlash. Like,
they have had. They've had some backlash for sure. But they're trying to do right by people.
Yeah.
And it's understandable that when you think about your customers and you're trying to do right by your customers, it's only right that you succeed and excel, and people will continue to want to work with you.
Yeah.
So
definitely
switch it up a little bit. COVID in Toronto. I didn't want to come back, man. Like when I saw you were going into the red zone, I was like,
we've been in the red zone. Well, now it's like Toronto is in the gray zone because things are locked down.
But
when I say lockdown, like
but
locked
like,
down.
how are people in Peel still partying? Like,
Ask them,
how are you guys still partying? Please explain to me, like, what's going on, because that's where the concentration is really coming from, the Peel region. You guys are still partying. Like, how? Like, how is it happening?
They are unruly. Those mans. But
my question is, what are you partying for? Like,
exactly.
There's nothing going on for you to party. So what's the party? Just for vibes?
Let me tell you, they'll find a reason to party.
No, it's for vibes.
It's just
they decided to say vibes are inshallah.
Like it's stupid.
I knew this was going to happen. Like the whole backlash, definitely. Like with the whole anti-mask protesting. Yeah. I just knew that it was going to get to a new scale, and that's what we're seeing now with like the barbecue.
The barbecue guy getting arrested.
Yeah, the barbecue guy getting arrested. Like first.
But did you guys see how long it took for him to get arrested?
Yeah, he has 9 other cases, violations.
It is what it is. Like the thing you gotta understand is Canadians, we like to cast this spell that we're nice. First try, second try.
No, that's not Canadian.
No,
He's
that's
white.
Not true.
He's white.
Exactly.
He's white.
Because
that was the thing I looked at when I saw that he has 9 other cases. I'm like, they wouldn't even give a person of color one chance.
Peel region, first party, boom, slap you with the biggest ticket of life. This one, first and then I still not arrested.
I mean, I hear you, and you guys have a point there. But I'm gonna also stick and say, you know,
Canadians are nice.
Canadian government is trying to be nice and not be like the bad guys. But
in this point of life, you need to be bad guy because we will never get out of this.
So did you guys expect this not to happen? Like, were you guys surprised when this happened?
When like the shutdown?
No, when the guy opened, they say he was gonna open.
When no.
I didn't expect it to happen. I also thought, like, how stupid are you?
Guess where he's from? Brampton. Those guys, see, let me tell you anything. Brampton.
I didn't know, but once you tell me Brampton, I'm like, I'm not surprised.
That's what I'm saying. When I looked it up, I'm like, Brampton. Those guys.
That makes sense.
Those guys, yeah, it makes sense.
But like, Damn, we live in a very fucked up world.
Guys, I have become an essential worker. I remember the first wave. I was home.
Mm-hmm.
I was enjoying life.
So now you have to be on.
Yeah, Toronto is locked down. I'm still working.
Now you get how it feel. Very soon, hardware stores will probably close and we'll go back to doing curbside. No matter how they shut down, essential workers will still be out there.
No, some places are already curbside. You know that, right?
Some people, yeah.
Like all the gray places, it's curbside.
Yeah,
Us, you guys are lucky because we're still in red.
Yeah.
But if it goes up gray,
my only thing though is it's a barbecue. Why the fuck are we doing barbecues inside? Like,
ask him now.
Outside, like, isn't it the way we do?
Why don't you do interview with him?
Just how good does that barbecue taste, bro? Like,
barbecues are done outside. Like all summer we do barbecue.
Yeah.
outside.
Say like backyard best exclusive interview with barbecue man. Ask him, he will tell you what does this have to do with inside.
Yeah, but you know,
now we can't ask him from behind the bars.
But you guys have seen like there's like a ripple effect. Like a gym stayed open today.
Yeah,
because
they're like, you know what? Oh, they're only getting one, and let me do my thing and see how long I can stay, how much money I can make.
Yes,
and people will come out because. The problem now is what we're gonna start seeing is
people traveling
to use this.
It's already happening.
Because I went out to Dollarama and I could see like line up at the gym over there. Like,
because they can still use
people
the
can
gym.
still travel over there and probably use the facilities. So it's one of those things where I think people should just be cautious.
But apparently some restaurants check your address. So if you're not from the town that they are from, they won't serve you.
Oh, that's good.
That's what I heard.
How they go check your address?
Driver's license, ID.
So when you go to pick up the food.
No, when you go, if you want to, because some places you can still dine in the patios and stuff.
Oh, we have that in Durham still? I didn't know. Well,
we're red, so we're still patio.
So wait, I don't understand this color coding. So how
is
red
so they
not
changed
more severe than gray?
They changed it.
Red light, green light, yellow light, just the way the color is.
So it's literally like green,
orange,
then orange, then red, and then gray. Gray, that means you're dead. That's what it means.
So there's a gray too.
That's what I'm saying. Why is red
gray,
not worse than gray?
You know, if you get to gray, you have died.
You know where like the gray areas there's no population.
No, this one is not gray area.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Gray area should be like
this one is like your gray matter. You are dead.
It's like when you are like when you want to book something. When you go to the calendar and it's grayed out.
And it's grayed. you cannot book that place.
That's literally what it is.
Maybe that's what it is.
0.
It's cancelled.
Peace. You guys did your own government.
Yeah. So if they tell you Durham region has moved to gray, that means you going curbside.
Yeah.
Everybody closing. Everything.
Because I've been here.
That's
like,
what's
okay,
happening
we're in the
in
red
Toronto.
Zone. I'm like, so Toronto is not red zone.
No,
and
Toronto is gray.
And so,
wait, Toronto is gray?
Yes.
Yeah, they are gray because they are now completely shut down. They are on lockdown.
For 4 weeks.
When did they change to gray?
And when they enter
when you were
lockdown
still
from Monday.
away on vacation.
Really? That's crazy. I saw it on red and the next time I'm like,
no, they're gray.
That's bad.
Yeah.
And we now.
That's what I'm saying. Restaurants are closed. Like people are losing money.
That's crazy.
But of course, guess what?
What?
SCP is still open though.
You have to calm the temperature.
You have to simmer down.
You have to simmer down. Like some people need to cool down. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just shut down. You want to erupt.
Even if the line goes from here to wherever it is, but like man, people have to get some juice.
And being in gray means like the gatherings are like 10 people.
There shouldn't be gatherings.
There shouldn't be gatherings if
there's still like religious gathering. There's 10 people outdoor, 10 people indoor, all that.
Yeah, I saw that. That makes sense.
Restaurants, 0 indoor, 0 like closed. Just pick up.
That's
delivery.
Crazy. That's crazy. Yep, that's crazy.
Welcome to Toronto.
And it's getting worse because since you're in gray and everything is limited and you have to do things if you want slightly more people is gonna be outside. There's winter.
Yeah.
So
have you
are
not
forced
seen?
to do things only indoors, right?
Do you guys
so
remember?
That means lesser than less. Like just cancel things. Like,
but do you guys remember how we talked about the heated patio?
Yo, so I have a funny
story.
How
it actually happened.
I have a funny story. So my friend was talking about how she went out to go eat.
Yeah.
Right. And apparently, so first of all, they had to line up to get into the place.
Is it what we said happened?
Which one?
I don't know. We talked about a lot of things that can happen with the heater. So one of the things happened.
No, not one of the things. Not one of the things. But it was like, they went there to get the food. They went there So they had to dine outside because it's outdoor eating. And then they had to wait for a heater. So they said the line was 25 minutes.
To wait for a heater.
So you're going to be outside in the cold.
So you're going, where's my heater? You know how long 25 minutes is?
So they had to just
with
rush.
Canadian cold.
So the funny part is they went to. So I'm not going to put a restaurant on blast, but they went to an expensive restaurant. So it's like you have to order the food. You can't enjoy it or do takeaway. You have to now eat it there.
Hey, God.
So if you guys are going to go for winter dining,
even the most expensive restaurant that I know of actually does delivery now.
That's crazy.
Like the Casaluma Blue Bloods, that steak place.
Who is that?
Delivery. That's $100 steak.
Come again.
Paddy.
At least.
Wait.
This sounds like some fancy shit.
Would you need to eat after
Look
a week?
Look it up. Blue Bloods.
So wait.
$100 steak.
At least. There's some $200 steaks.
Wait, so when you finish eating that steak?
Not counting like the extra stuff that you want to add to
I just kind of places that you will pay gratuity automatically.
I think
course.
so, yeah. They'll tell you, they'll tell you in the thing, they'll tell you it's 20%.
Trust me,
20%.
I've experienced it. I was like, yeah, I have.
That's crazy.
It was for a birthday, so it was special.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But it was
after you finish eating that steak, you
my
cannot
pockets
eat
were
for the
heavy,
next 2 days, innit?
For whose birthday? There's nobody's birthday that's carrying me there. In this recession,
there's only
COVID.
one person's birthday.
There's only one.
Okay.
That's it.
Now, to be honest, if you are taking me to that place, I'll be
It
like,
happened
please,
before COVID, though.
please, let's go to
In
another
this
place.
year alone, there's nowhere that's McDonald's long.
I'm telling you.
No,
McDonald's.
Uber Eats now. Go pick up your food.
I'll drive. I'll drive.
You'll
Uber
drive.
Eats, you still pay. You still pay.
And your car, you don't pay gas. Is it electric?
But not that moment.
It's not that much.
Not that
much. Not that much.
You push.
If I would drive my car, I'll drive my guy's car.
Oh my god.
So first of all, apparently, so now the thing is because of the lockdown, guys who are now, those guys that don't like to go out, are the ones who are
wanting to go out.
They know that those are popping. So now those guys that want to be like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm not doing anything. Okay, let's hang, let's chill, let's do Netflix and chill. So the Netflix and chill guys are the guys raining.
And the guys raining now
because they don't usually go out. So like there's nowhere to go to. So like where do you want to go to?
So you know what? The person that has Netflix, let me go.
Exactly. So now it's like let's chill. So those are the guys who are like, oh, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to just chill, watch a movie, go to the park kind of situation. So those are the guys who are like running things. But I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and we're talking about fuck buddies and friends with benefit, and she was arguing that it's the same thing.
No, that's not true.
I said in 2020 it's not the same thing. Maybe in the past when it started, it was.
If it has two words, it can't be the same thing.
No, it's like when you use like a synonym. Back in the day, it could be seen as a synonym where a friendly benefit is
a fuck buddy.
Is a fuck buddy. But my argument was, now people are now saying sex cannot be the only benefit.
Friends with benefits is you're doing everything in a relationship, but you're not in a relationship. That's what friends with benefits to me. Minus the feelings, apparently. But you're still friends.
Right. And then fuck buddies
is you want to fuck, you fuck. But after that, it's out.
He's like that.
Don't ask me to come and give you a hug. Don't ask me to cuddle. Yeah. It's fuck buddies. That's it.
That's crazy.
That's what it is, no? So it's not the same thing.
But sometimes they can intertwine.
No, they cannot.
How do they intertwine, please?
Because once you become... let me cuddle, let me do this with you, you become friends with benefits.
There's a fine gray line, no?
Very, very fine.
I think they're separate.
They're very separate, no?
I think
there's more emotion in friends with benefits than fuck buddies.
I think the contract for fuck buddies is 1 pager, and then the contract for
it's like 10 pager.
10 pager. There's if, when, how this happened. But like the fuck buddies, hey, what you doing? You know that meme where the girl's lying down on her phone?
Yeah.
And the guy's like, DTF? Yeah.
DTF. Let's go.
That's
literally what it is.
That's crazy. So like, which one, like, you know, if you had to say, what would you guys, like, I mean, Shebzi, I know Shebzi might go with friends benefit, but if you guys had to pick, would you, like, for this?
Why are you reading me like that?
Does she have vibes of friends?
I have vibes of friends with benefits. girl? Is that what you quickly think?
No, girls. I feel like
Girls are more likely to go with friends with benefits.
Yeah,
why?
just
Because
I
you're
don't
more
know.
emotional.
You want more sensual. You don't want any.
You know what? In this time of day, there are actually women that go for the.
No,
I just
they
want
are
to fuck and move.
definitely.
Wow.
They are.
So don't jump.
You know, what about you?
conclusion now.
Me, to be honest, anyone goes. To be honest,
He just wants love.
no, not yet. To be
Not
honest,
that
in this-
meaning, as in like love upon you.
I think friends will benefit. To be honest,
Yeah.
yeah.
You've done that before.
Yeah.
Yes, that vibe. Yeah. See, and you tell me, see
The thing,
now.
the thing is now that the terminology is now differentiated, I think I've done both. I think
So
Before
you
it was
can tell the
intertwining.
difference now.
eh?
You can tell the difference.
Before
There's still a little bit of fine gray area.
before it was in the gray area.
Now it's like, ooh, okay, this one is on and this one out.
This
Right.
one is red zone, this one is orange zone. Before you were in the
This
gray
one
area.
Yeah, like,
Me personally, the whole idea of fuck buddies isn't for me at my age. Nah, I want like a friends with benefit because I want someone that will, maybe stay, maybe cook,
maybe
and then
cook,
go home,
and then go.
Check on me once in a while. Not just like when you want.
Sometimes you can hug, and
So
sometimes you bump face.
you want the girlfriend experience minus the title.
Not fully.
That girlfriend experience is different too.
It's different.
It's different.
Why? You don't spend money on friends with benefit, do you?
Now, if you, it's a choice.
I think it depends on the.
It depends.
It depends on the
friend,
contract.
on the friend.
Is it included in
It
contract?
depends on the friend, the contract, and where you are.
Yes.
okay.
If you are in, I guess that the Toronto area, there's problem. You're probably gonna have to spend.
Yeah.
But I mean, like a city like Peterborough,
Uh,
there's a way you go around it where you don't spend. You know what I'm saying?
see the way he spoke like he was expert.
There's a way you go around it.
He
You
got
know, you know.
experience.
You know the vibes.
Yeah.
This one say if you know, you know.
You know.
I don't know.
Ah,
I
why
don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, that's crazy, man. But were you guys? So this happened like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, where people were talking about like it was like a Toronto Twitter thing where Africans were talking about how like guys' babes were disappearing. And were you guys on Twitter when that was happening? But like if you take your babe,
Or
to
maybe I missed it because I have a lot of British people in my
your timeline.
yeah.
But like it was like if you take your
we're
babe,
international.
if you take your babe somewhere, like your babe is not coming back with you.
Okay,
Like where?
That's Dubai.
No. Like in Toronto, like so it was a whole
Right.
thing where like, oh, if you're like a guy, now let's say you
Dubai,
take,
I can understand,
No,
you
so
know,
like back in,
rich
like-
prince and all, but
but like back in 2015,
Yeah.
right? You will take your babe to like York University.
uh-huh.
You're not coming back with your babe now.
I be like,
Who's
that,
taking her?
bro, York was dangerous that
That
time.
year.
No, that
That's what I
year.
was saying. So the one that was popping was they said if your babe entered Absolute Building, Mississauga, that year.
Absolute building.
That year.
Oh, I think I saw the trend.
Yeah.
And Windsor. What got me into that trend was Windsor.
No, so
there
Windsor
was
was-
that building. They put in Windsor.
You see, which is what I can testify. Because when I was in my first year,
Were you the one that took or were you the one that lost?
He witnessed.
I am
He
witness.
witnessed.
Why are you trying to help
I'm
him?
witness.
Because I know I can witness too.
I'm witness. Because I was in my first year. This is 2011, 2012, right? We were still like trying to figure out how to rent a car. People in Windsor were driving Cadillac Coupe, Infinity Jeeps. So if you went with your babe with a rental, you're not coming back. Come back alone.
Yeah.
You're coming back alone. You might just die on the highway because you're coming back alone. So that Windsor one I could testify, and then that Absolute Building one. That's why I never like going to that building
Why?
because I always knew that if you carry your babe there, you're not coming back. So a lot of people were telling their
I
stories.
don't even remember if I've ever stepped foot in that building.
I've never. At this point, I've never. I agree that I've never. And then like now they're saying, oh, now is if you take your babe to like Lakeshore, once you just see that view,
Which I finished.
they are finished. Especially if you live in the basement.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And all she sees is windows. Once she gets that patio
Once you get
feeling,
that patio feeling, it's
Take
a whole
selfie.
new world.
Imagine if you take her to like condo party and she sees that window view.
just
Everybody would just be going and say, baby, let's go. You say, oh, can I have one more drink?
No, I'm spending the night. Good night.
oh my god.
Wow. That's actually wow.
But that was back in the day. So the one I know of too is as well is like, so NEPA used to be a party back in the day. So from like I think my university years from 2011 to 2015.
So they say if you take your babe to Nepal.
If you took your babe, no, you didn't even have to go to Nepal. Nepal was far. Just take her to Ottawa, and she just goes out with her friends. You are now single. You are now single.
They see something different after they go and come back.
I'm not even joking. Like,
so all the boys now that have from that Ottawa, where are they?
They're God is punishing them because they know what they did. They know what they did.
They have disappeared.
No, man. Those days were hard, man. That's why we want to rent a car.
So you had to choose where to take your babe.
No, yeah, but you had to like lock it down. So back in the like, it wasn't. So back in the day, like, no, now you can take a girl to the club and you'll come up with a girl.
Yeah.
Fine. Back in the day, when you were going to rent a car, your car mattered. You get them coming from, like, it wasn't like, oh, whatever they have is available. Like, that wasn't me. Like, when I used to rent a car, like, if you ask my friends then, I used to rent the latest car that people have.
I swear to God, that thing rubbed off on me. That thing rubbed off on me because
I want the latest model.
You had money to like.
No, you have to.
You don't have money.
You have to.
But you just have to.
You're not even taking your babe. You're taking your friend, your potential babe.
Yeah.
You're just trying to impress her. She just reach. Someone will just pull up with a G-Wagon. Oh, your baby's gone.
The thing is, that subconsciously rubbed off on me from the streets. I don't know. Because I'll go and rent. It's my first, like, I just got my G2 and I'm just starting to rent. Guess what I've been renting? That year, the latest model of Dodge Charger. Latest model of Chrysler 300. That time it came out. I swear to God, I was renting the Jeep. I no lie you. Like, when did my brother graduate? 2015.
Right.
That was when he graduated. I rented Jeep. 2015. What are we? That's 5 years. Now, waiting at the rent. At the rent. Chevrolet Cruise. At the rent Cruise. At the rent Cruise. Now, look, no, think about it. Like, then I'll be thinking, why is my car costing 180 for 2 days? I thought that was normal. That's the thing. Exactly.
You know what's funny? Because we were under 21, we paid additional fees.
We paid additional fees. So
now
we paid
that we're
200
25
plus.
and above, we don't even want.
We don't want.
I just want the gas saving. If you have electric, I will take electric at this point in time.
Oh God,
man, we suffered back that
the stuff
year.
you guys used to go through.
Especially if we live out of town.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, thank God I'm a girl though.
We're competing with guys that live in town that just have condo.
Oh my goodness.
You know, girls didn't like houses then. They like
condo.
They like condo.
But they still like condo now.
Yeah, they still like condo. But now some people are appreciating houses. There's cooker.
Yeah, because they want babies.
There's space.
Yeah, they want backyard. They want babies. they want space for babies now.
Anyways,
them 2015 now, add 5 years to their age. So now it's baby time.
Anyway, speaking of like people being around, Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey's daughter, is now dating Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Damn, from Future.
Wait,
from
now,
Future,
this
Trey
circle
Songz,
is very...
PDD.
But the girl that's dating Future
was.
No, not Lori. The one that's dating right now. I don't know who's
currently dating
right
her.
now?
Some Dior, whatever her name is. Apparently, she tweeted before, oh, I'm for Future and Lori. And now she's taking pictures in some next location with him.
Well,
apparently they're friends.
At this point, Future will be dating. Like, Future should just take care of his kids at this point.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
He doesn't know what that is.
Okay. Well,
unfortunately.
Clearly, he can't see the future.
He cannot. It will catch up on him now.
Well, like,
some people's name are just an irony.
Well, my thing
his name is meant for him.
My thing though is like, I don't know, the Lori Harvey thing just gets me because it's like, I know people are gonna be like, she's her own woman and she should live her own life, but like, where's Steve Harvey in all of this? Like, your girl will be going in like 2 years, DT, Trey Songz, and Future.
He's gonna answer and be like, she's a grown woman. Yes, she's my daughter. Yes, I would like her to like make better decisions. By the end of the day, I can't force her to do anything. So whatever.
But like, he used to speak about like whooping your daughter's ass, whooping your kid's ass back in the day.
Please, he will say that to other kids, but for his kids, it's a different
someone that said, I wrote Think Like a Man 1 and 2. Okay.
Think Like a Man.
Anyways, Grammys happened.
Burna Boy.
There's a lot of controversy.
We know what these.
What's the controversy?
Just like the snubs.
The snubs.
Like people not being awarded and
like
all
who?
That.
People throwing shots.
The Weeknd apparently said
Weeknd wasn't nominated for anything.
After having like a good year of he won a lot of awards throughout the entire year.
And good charting album, really. Like, and this guy tweeted, is he on Twitter or Instagram? Bruno Mars. It was like,
Why didn't he tweet?
I think it was on Instagram. He was like, you can't lose any Grammy if you don't release the music. So people are now dragging him, and Rihanna was like, no wonder these guys are not releasing music. So they're like, you're not losing if you don't drop anything. And Wiz Khalifa took a swipe at Cardi B.
Yeah, but they came for him, man.
They came for him. Jesus, the guy had to do full
What did he say? What did he say?
I think he was, I don't know the exact words he used, but he was blasting Cardi B's win over like Astro World and all of those albums that time.
Yeah.
Right? So I think
they're still coming back for that one. Again.
He's
not tired.
This whole, but to be honest, when I saw the best rap album list, that thing didn't make sense.
Which one is that?
The only thing that makes sense there
Who's on the list for best rap
The only
album?
thing that makes sense there is Nas. But if Nas wins it this year, it's trash.
Anyways, I didn't really follow the whole thing. I was just looking for like the Africans that came through.
Oh, right.
So shout out to Chika. She's a Nigerian. She's a Nigerian. She's born to Nigerian parents, but she's based in the States. She's in Best New Artist.
Yeah, Best New Artist.
With Megan Thee Stallion and co.
Yeah.
What song did she do?
She has a project. I think it's something Control. I was listening to the tweet the other day. She's actually a very dope rapper.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's really a really dope rapper. The reason why I really like I love when like someone, because I never really knew who she looked like.
Yeah.
And then I looked her up, and she does like, she's breaking the norm. Like she's a plus size model.
Yeah.
She's queer, and so she's just like breaking the norms for like in the
for
whole like,
for being African
and a rapper and all that. So I was just very impressed with her work, because like her work really speaks, and it's really 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 dope. Also Kelpie, produced
we produced
Marley,
Skip Marley's
album,
album,
which was nominated for best reggae album.
Mm.
Yeah. But my question,
and Brown Skin Girl video too was nominated.
But like I didn't see Whiskey in the this thing. So the girl who directed is Nigerian though. The director
for the Brown Skin Girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Nkiru something. Yeah.
Oh, so, I think it was for video, so it's
best
probably
video,
for directing.
Best video.
Yeah.
So
it was for directing.
But like,
directing.
I didn't see the Whiskey there. I just put, featuring St. John and Whiskey. Just to make us feel happy, just a little bit.
They will not give you that now.
So, what do you guys think? Have you guys had a chance to like maybe look at the nominees he's going up against, Burna Boy, and do you think he's gonna get it?
I haven't listened to the nominees, but if he doesn't get it this year, then they have something against him.
Nah, man, these nominees are fire. Like. There's one who's been nominated 7 times. There's a one who's already.
So how many times do you need to nominate?
There's
to be
one.
Nominated
Is
to
it
win?
for international act or African best African?
Best album.
Global?
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's a.
Oh yeah, global.
Yeah, there's a category. There's an artist in there that has been nominated, I think, 7 times, and there's another one that has won once. So like he's going up against top dogs, like real top dogs. So it's going to be
twice as tall.
No, I don't think I don't think it's for twice as tall.
It's for twice as tall. Well, African Giant again.
No, African Giant. It won't
twice
be
as
African
tall.
Giant. No.
Wow. So that automatically makes Whiskey's album and all of the other guys not be nomination worthy.
What Whiskey?
Like say Whiskey, Cap the.
I think Whiskey passed the date. Maybe.
Well, yeah,
I think they passed.
So it'll probably be for next year.
Most definitely, yeah. But they also have to submit it, and
maybe he didn't.
people say those guys will not submit their albums. They're like they don't
really
really
care for it.
But I don't know. I think they should, because I think Whiskey's album really is good.
Did you guys prefer it to Burna?
Whiskey's album, yeah.
Whiskey FC, man.
Whiskey number 1, Burna
regardless
number 2.
whether you're not Whiskey FC or not, was it better than Burna's?
I pleaded fifth.
Nah, to me it was.
It was to me too.
But it was a close second.
Yes.
It was a close second.
They're very close.
It's close second, but Whiskey's album, why I give Whiskey the edge is because
it's a vibe.
From beginning to end, when you're making an album, right? If you get an album that there's barely a cutoff in the vibe or the story or whatever, or whatever he's trying to, the idea he's trying to create, if there's a cutoff, then that could break it.
Because when it cuts off, it throws off the whole.
But Whiskey's album doesn't.
Yeah.
You could literally vibe the whole album and it's almost similar feeling.
Literally.
Like all true, right? Burna Boy's album is great. I love more than half of the songs on there.
Yeah.
But like you get like
It's not-
3 good songs and then one that I don't really like, 2, and then another one I
One
don't
that
really
you
like,
skip.
and then all of that like that, right?
Yeah.
So that is the edge for me. But the degree of the good songs in Burna Boy's album is what put him like close second for me.
How would you compare it to African Giant?
African Giant.
Like African Giant and Made in Lagos.
No. African
Made
Giant
in
is
Lagos.
better. African Giant is better, in my opinion.
Made in Lagos.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
I think they're tied at the top.
Nah.
For me.
Hey, African Giant. Hey, God. There are bangers on there, yo.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Made in Lagos too.
bangers. Made in Lagos
No.
is...
See,
Made
one
in
thing-
Lagos is vibes.
Made in Lagos is vibes. It's not banger. I actually saw
it's
it too.
vibes. It's not banger.
Yeah,
banger,
I actually saw it
vibes.
too.
Like,
Someone posted and was like, the funny thing about this album, or the good thing why it's so cohesive, is because they didn't try to go for a banger in any of the songs. They just wanted to make good music and make good this thing that wanted to. And
see, the thing
that
is,
was actually
the reason
true.
why I can't really compare them is because, for me, Wizkid is experimenting with Made in Lagos.
Yeah, he's going with.
No, I think
he's not
he
experimenting.
perfected. You know,
he's going.
he experimented it. This thing, I actually had this. He experimented it with Soundman.
No, someone is different, bro.
No, Soundman had similar feelings.
Soundman
I
is
promise
different,
you.
bro.
Baby, cover me.
Yeah.
Baby, cover me.
Soundman
No,
is not
Soundman was the
different.
experiment here.
I don't
It
think
was
so.
the experiment.
It actually was.
Oh, yeah,
And then
baby
he saw
jam.
that it was doing like
Oh, yeah,
a.
baby.
When I say experimenting, I'm not saying he doesn't know the sound. I feel like now he's putting out a project with that sound to see how.
No, but that's what we mean. When I say he's a experiment, I mean like he dropped that little EP to see the vibes of people.
Yeah, the reception.
And when he saw the
Yes,
reception was
exactly.
like up there, he
And-
dropped the album full out the same vibe.
Exactly.
Because if you think about it, when you watch the live, he played some songs from.
He played Jam. He played the ones from.
and they
True.
meshed so perfectly into
exactly.
the.
True.
So it's like you can't really see a difference between the two.
So like my question is now that you guys talking about the live concert, right?
Oh, I love that. I love that.
No, first of all, like I love Wizkid. The album is
The
dope.
way that
But-
thing was showed,
No,
I
but,
loved it.
But
But what?
but
But what?
let's not allow the fact that this guy wore socks and slippers.
Take sleepers. Did you see the first one?
I
The
saw the
first
first one,
version.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
thing was like.
let's
Is it to give him height?
let's not
Because I
skip
know
it.
it's short. Was it to
The
give him
first,
height?
but that wasn't the second one that eventually.
I know
was.
the
It
second one was just big Bengal on top of
Yeah.
his foot.
And then let's not just pass that one. Ignore that. This guy like
It's grown men dressing. That's what they call it.
It doesn't grow 'cause from
Easy.
afar. It looked like he tucked the socks into the pants. So I
He
couldn't.
did.
How's that grown man dressing now? That's your catching cold.
It was cold in
He was catching cold.
London.
He was telling them to close the door.
That's winter dining. Now we're like dope performance, great show, but bro, you could have if you had just won like
He had options in the clothes.
too many options.
Yeah, I don't know why he went with that
even
one.
if he wore what he wore during the first initial live video,
Right.
whatever,
Yeah.
he would have been. To me, it would have been better.
Better, yeah.
But like he had options, and then that his stylist. Sometimes it's good to be just telling them the truth. She kept on saying, "Oh, you're the best. You're the king. You're good." Man.
I swear to God,
Bro,
that stylist is his
tell
scam.
him his slippers is not working with
That
his-
stylist
Maybe
was the one
she
that brought
told
out
him
that
to wear the
slippers.
slippers now.
She was the one that brought it out. You could have just said I didn't find it.
It be your,
You see?
it be your own.
It be your own people. You know the jacket that she was
that
bringing.
leather, that two
That leather
leather
jacket.
brown thing. Ooh, if he wore that
Nah,
one,
she was overhyping.
my
You know, makes
God.
sense.
No,
Like, I feel like she didn't think she wasn't bringing clothes exclusively for concert.
No, she was
just
bringing for, like, every day if
outfit.
he wants to, yeah.
Yeah, because there's the winter jacket, the leather winter jacket, and she was just hyping it. I'm like, wait, is he picking something for
No, he
concert?
wore it.
Because right now
he wore it though. He wore it to walk from
wore
the
it
thingy
to walk and
because
then
it was
dropped
cold.
it.
Yeah, because it was cold now, so he had to be
Man.
stylish in his walking, and then drop the jacket. Boom.
Makala, risky.
Regardless,
No, the
That
live.
video-
So would you?
that
Would
thing
you
was
guys?
dope.
Now that you guys have seen him sort of perform it, would you guys go to see a Wizkid concert, knowing that that's
have you not seen my posts?
Yep, I will go, but I have to have a baby. I'm not going
You
to.
have to
Did
have
you
a
see the
baby.
way? Did you see the way Wizkid was fighting grinding the mic stand?
The guy was
going to grind the mic stand even while he was the one
we can
performing.
catch his little.
The guy, I'm telling you, the guy was caressing the mic stand. He was that guy.
At some point, even he had that leg up going. I was like,
No, you can't go to that. You'll be lost
for
in
guys
the
who are
sauce.
listening to this by audio, Shemsy's on the floor here with one leg in the air and turning around. So
on the floor. I was standing up, please.
that's crazy. No, so I didn't watch it when it was live. I watched it after.
I watched it after too.
So
but
I didn't see your snaps about that.
No.
I watched it after
I posted a snap
hours.
about being to his concert before, right?
Right.
So I would do it like 10 times over.
So we spoke about this a long time ago, right, on the podcast where we spoke about people paying to see people live.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with Burna Boy's concert. So did anybody watch it?
Nope.
No, I didn't. The thing is, I haven't got around to watch any of the lives. To be honest, like this whole pandemic has.
No, but would you have paid to see Burna's own?
Burna's live? No, I don't think I'll pay to see anybody's
It's crazy.
online.
It's tough out here for people, yo.
It's live now. What do you mean? I'm watching you on TV and you want me to pay for it?
It's tough, man. It's tough. But apparently people paid.
Yeah,
people
people
paid.
Good for them. I would not pay.
That's crazy. But I saw the thing because someone else downloaded it and shout out to
in
my
person, I understand because you're right there. I can touch you. You can tap my hand, all that. But live,
shout out to the
can't
plug
even
who
tap the
recorded it
screen.
and posted it on YouTube. So it's on YouTube if you can find it. They haven't taken it down. It was okay. It's Burna Boy in his element.
what did he do? Twice as tall.
Yeah, it was good. So what do you guys think about Davido's album?
It was.
I think I'm fighting everybody, man.
Yeah,
You're
because
fighting
you sound like
everywhere.
you're vibing to the
Please
album.
tell me which songs are you like and why. Please, let's start listing them. Because even the ones that are like,
I don't.
I can
like,
only count 3 that are really good or okay. It's not even really good that
my
are okay. And then the best.
It
I
couldn't
like
catch.
all
best,
the best
which is
too.
almost-
The best too.
Half of it is what I like until Davido's verse.
You're a hater.
Until
You're
Davido's
a
verse.
hater.
I can't lie you.
You're not going to buy PS5 this year.
I beg you, Davido is the best. so like I looked at it, I'm like, Davido's verse was good enough to make it as a second verse of that song because of the guideline that Mayoko did. I'm hoping that Mayoko did not write his verse for him, but he wrote his verse from the guideline that Mayoko did. You understand? That was why his own was
that
actually
is
a little bit.
allegedly. What if Davido wrote first and sent it to him?
He didn't.
How do you know?
He didn't.
How do you know?
Because you know the type
because
that
the
he
whole
writes
thing was
now.
Mayoko. He cannot say he learned from even
can tell.
him saying that after Mayoko said I learned from the best of Davido, Davido couldn't even change that lyrics. He was still saying I learned from the best of Davido.
It's part of making the music. It's part of making the music cool. See, that song is a braggadocio song. Like,
Is it yes, it
see,
is.
you know what?
No
thing,
lie.
There's one thing. Davido's a troublemaker because if you had done this song, when I started hearing it, I expected it to come from like, Makivizolo is the best, Seun Kuti is the best. Like you give something like I didn't expect it to be all about Davido.
Davido, yeah.
Davido
Yeah.
is braggadocio.
See, to be honest, it didn't catch my attention like that.
No. He only caught my
I
attention.
played it. I listened to it, but I was not like, ooh, I like this one.
No,
Or,
that's the thing. It didn't catch me
It did,
immediately
yeah.
from listening to the album, right?
I might have to
But
listen
I'm
to it
telling you,
again.
the more I listen to Mayoku's verse,
Yeah.
the more I like it better. But,
that-
guess
but
what?
that's not the
He
video
only
then.
stops. He only stops that way. I
That's what
swear
I
to God,
said.
that Mayoku is a genius in that whole distance.
Then it's not the
sang
video
that-
album that you're enjoying. It's my
Nah,
But-
man.
but
I think the
like
album is
Holy
solid.
Ground.
I like the album.
I like
love
Holy Ground is
Holy
not bad.
Ground. I love Tanana. I love Jowo.
Jowo is not bad. Jowo
I
is not bad.
love which one was on there? Which one was on there?
The one he did with Belash Murder wasn't
No,
that
I
bad.
don't like that one. But I love the project. The thing is,
I think it was.
I think it was necessary.
If he makes top 5, he will be number 5 for me on African albums this year. If he makes top 5. If I think it down. If he makes. No, I swear to God.
yet to be seen.
This guy's album, AG Baby's album is better than that.
Of course.
Exactly. So that's already
I'm
whiskey.
done recording. I can't stand here.
What's
and
wrong
let
with you?
And let you people just
Do you hear your feelings?
OBO.
That's all in the name.
We
in
are
the
saying
specs.
it with our chest.
Problem deal.
Have you not listened? Firewood. Oh my. Exclusive.
This is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Davido's album was necessary.
Necessary
Why?
for what? Not for me.
Why?
Why
What do you
was
expect?
it necessary?
Because you're in Canada now. You're not Nigeria now. You're in
Okay,
Canada.
no.
After, because when Many Lagos was expected to drop, I already knew it was gonna be a Vibes and Inshallah album. And it was gonna be vibes, experiment, playing new sounds, whatever. Nigerians didn't think that. Nigeria thought Made in Lagos was gonna be banger after banger after banger, street anthems and all that. So, and already we've already seen Burna Boy's album. Everybody's like, that's an American album for the most part.
Yeah. So they were waiting for some
So we're waiting
full
for that. So
African vibes.
if Davido dropped an album and he went vibes and just give you like new sound experiment, I think Nigeria would have imploded. I think Nigeria would have imploded. I don't think Nigeria can take it anymore. Like they need the street bangers from like the top tier people, not necessarily the low guys or like the upcoming act. They want top bangers from them because also after like and then me, I knew it was gonna be like
but
that.
Which one was banger for you?
Fam
was I even tried again. I tried. Fam did not hit.
All I hear is Fem. Every time I hear Fem, it gives me headache. I can't.
See. Now Odogu like to party is a trend. Let's not get into this.
It's one or two lines. The song doesn't.
That's all you need.
He's even itching from
all.
discussion.
Okay. Not to blame Whiskey, but sing a line from Whiskey's new album that you can remember.
Hey, piece of me, yeah. Come and get it, baby. Peace.
What about the one from Ginger?
Huh?
The one from Ginger.
If you want to make a ginger, give me the kokoro. What are you telling me? Jesus. I say, oh wait. The Memali say, I'm a bit
it's okay. It's okay. We know.
I keep it nappy and I do what makes me happy, and nobody can tell me that I'm blessed. Oh my goodness! Where did this guy yarn?
He studied the album. We understand. He studied the album.
Even Cap DM.
You asked the question. He answered.
Cap DM is my number 3 so far.
Olamide's album.
Nah,
I mean, I couldn't get behind the album. Nah.
Cap DM is actually.
What about Timaya?
No. Let's not call Timaya.
Calm down.
Timaya is vibes. Timaya is at this point. This is what I'm gonna say.
I feel like you're gonna get attacked from saying that.
I feel like Timaya has retired.
I feel like he has retired.
So that was his retirement album.
No, that's the retirement album. He's just playing now with you guys. It's like
because I've heard some songs he posted there before.
I haven't listened to the album. Like when I saw a video, I thought he released. I'll come back to the album.
Like 3 or 4 of the songs that I've heard them before.
Even Omaremii EP, which is not better necessarily than the last 2.
No, it's not better than the last.
It's still better than what Timaya put out in my opinion.
I believe so. I believe it will be.
Even Yemialade's album self.
Oh, Yemialade has
Yemialade.
The only track if Yemialade has a True Love in it, that's probably the only track I like. Because she released it as a single. That's the only thing I downloaded. I didn't
Yemialade put out an album. Lil Kesh put out an EP, which is dope in my opinion.
I have to go listen
Basketball put out an album.
Huh?
Basketball put out an album, yo.
Is it a comedy album?
No, it's not a comedy album.
So what is it?
It's a music album. Go check it out.
He's singing.
He's not necessarily singing.
So what is he doing? Speaking.
Listen
he's
to it.
Spinging. He's speaking and singing. He's spinging.
I'm a speak boo with the notes.
If Comic can put out an album, why can't Basketball put out an album?
Man,
he's a comedian now. Kobe at least is a DJ. Has to do with music.
Anyways, go check it out. I think it's a fire album.
It's a fire album. Is that what you said?
Nah. This episode is an episode of Cap from Dre. So many things are fire album. They make sense. This is not the add up.
See,
it's not adding up.
Just because he said that, I don't even believe him when he says Obio's album is good.
This guy. He's finding a dustman. Don't worry, he's finding.
Oh shit! You're killing me. No,
oh my goodness.
You have been gone too long, oh. Are you okay? Wow.
Just what have you been listening to on your trip outside Ontario?
No, he's been listening to country music. That's what he's been.
I've been curating new sound, guys.
Which new sound?
New taste.
Basketball sound.
A new taste. With COVID going on, you gotta open.
No, go back.
Broaden your horizon.
Reverse to what you liked before.
Oh my goodness!
I'm just gonna say this episode, you guys attacked me because you guys say Davido's album ain't good. I said Basketball album.
We didn't say it ain't good. We said it was meh compared to.
Meh is not a word.
It's a word to me.
It's not a word.
If I say meh, do you understand me? Please comment below.
Goat say meh is a word.
Goats don't speak this.
Have you forgotten that Ghanaian guy?
Goats don't speak this.
I'm the goat. Yeah, I'm the goat. Meh.
Unbelievable.
Yo, before we get out of here, man, I just remember this story. So apparently they caught this Canadians who were working for the Canadian government, and apparently they stole 11 million.
Oh, from where?
Yes, they were software something.
So
related
they have 11 million to spend.
Yes, a family stole COVID 11 million. I looked at it. I'm like,
hey, own people.
Where are you gonna spend it?
I don't know, but it's kind of Canada. They used to talk. They just know what you're doing. And they will catch you. They wait for you to do everything.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what they tell you, like, oh, let me steal from EI. EI will catch you. You can steal all you want. It will come back to you.
I saw that. I'm like, even defining the jobs that they put them, is a family of tech people.
Yeah.
Software people, right?
Yeah.
They shouldn't be earning bad money to start with. They shouldn't be earning bad money to start with. And now they're gonna go take, because they have a awareness of the computer and thing.
11 million.
They took 11 million. Shit, that ain't small.
If you had 11 million, what would you do with it?
11 million.
Yeah.
I'll change my identity. I'll do full surgery. Full surgery and change.
Don't go and finish the money in full surgery.
So we don't recognize you. We can't ask you for money. Small 1 million.
I'll change my voice.
Wait. What did you say? Say small 1 million.
Small 1 million.
Small 1 million.
To give to me now.
Give to
Small 1 million. Give it to you. This girl is doing highway robbery. She will even rob those people, those family.
Small 1 million.
Small 1 million.
Small 1 million you can give to me.
Yeah, give it to me. Like 11 naira.
1 million is not 1 million is not small to me. What would you do if you had $11 million?
What can't you do with 11 million?
So let me tell you, she went to that restaurant that I pay 100 plus for steak. She will go and eat steak that is 11,000.
That kind of steak will give you
I'm the nice one that if you ask me for money, I'll be like, okay, here, no. I'll give you.
Even if what she says, she's not saying with her chest. Okay,
yeah, give it to you.
You still get it,
she doesn't say with her chest.
But you're still getting it, no?
I like what you said.
When have you brought you? Someone have finished. You didn't bring us the food that I've been taking to the this thing.
The way you said Davido's album is meh. Say you give me money like that, like meh.
I'm the good.
Even what would you do if you had 11 million?
Jeez, man. I'll be on lockdown, personal lockdown for like a couple of months, bro. I'll be on lockdown.
Would you disappear? I feel like I would disappear for a bit, so people will forget about me.
Well, if disappearance means staying where you are, but people not seeing you outside, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Did you guys see there was a story that somebody went and accepted their lotto check in like full disguise?
Full disguise.
That's me. That would be me.
I would do that.
On God. Family not see. To be honest, I'll beg the government. Can you please change the name? Oh God, I'll tell them.
I will change it on my birth
for the media.
For the media,
I will sign my real name and everything, right? But for the media, cause now the media.
I'll just once if I get a card when I'm seeking asylum.
Man,
seeking asylum. What?
Because no.
That kind of money is crazy.
11 million.
And see,
this one is just 11 million. Lotto is like 60, 50.
Well, put one thing into perspective, yeah. For a lot of these people coming from African countries and coming to Canada, and then maybe after a year or even sometimes after a few months, people think you are balling.
And every time you say,
and
that's you're coming home,
and
okay.
they either be like, oh, send us something now. Christmas is coming. Send us.
No, it's not something.
Or they be like,
small iPhone.
They be like,
small iPad.
Mm-hmm. Or they be like, oh, how far can you bring me to Canada or something? You know, they find something and then they mistake and see you that you've win $1,000.
No.
And then 1 million.
I think
and
they forget
or 11.
that the conversion rate comes against us, not with us.
Yeah.
Real quick, what songs are you guys feeling this week?
Who else is kind of would take, because I feel like the best new act or artist to look out for is Omaremii. Who else can take that from him? Or who else do you guys think would?
It's tough, man, because it's in that era. Like, there's a lot of people. In terms of like when.
But is it in terms of like his type of music or?
I don't know. Anytime best new act is a new act.
True.
I feel like right now Omaremii
I
is
feel based
like
on work ethic. It's tough, man, because it's tough because. It's tough, man. They've all put out projects.
Facts still.
What about Fireboy?
He's promised. New act again now.
Why now?
Fireboy is still new, bro.
He's
because
still new?
he put out one album last year. He's
he's still a new act.
Would he
Fireboy,
take that?
Joe Boy, Oxlade, Omaremii, Rema.
There's a lot. Rema, there's a lot.
But Rema has been
if you're going to do that, all of them have been.
The last one he had was what? Woman.
Yo, just Omaremii, the way Omaremii killed Infinity in Cap DM. that has to be it for me.
I have
man.
to listen to that again, but I know the song you're talking about.
Infinity.
There's so much music, man.
Yeah.
There's so much work.
Like
to
Omaremii, he killed.
I can't catch up. Bro.
Omaremii and Olamide, they killed that Infinity. It's the track 3 of Cap DM. It's the track 3, and I love it.
Anyways, you guys should go and listen to Basketball's album.
No, don't do that too.
Before we get out of here, our boy Omar dropped a song featuring Bolu.
Guy!
You should say that as a sound. You should say that as a sound. Guy.
I didn't expect that.
Omar.
It's Omar.
Omar sur le sang qui tue.
Hein? Talk it again.
That's what they say now.
You say it now.
Omar sur le sang qui tue.
Ah, I thought it's Omar sur le sang qui tue.
It's Omar on the sound that kills.
On the sound that kills.
Yeah.
Not on the killing sound.
Omar sur le sang qui tue. Ah, I see now.
Yeah. This cozy vibes Omar. Yeah.
Who? Sorry, who's what now? Who's what? Director. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Shout out to Nelson, man. He be doing that thing with the whole private song. Yeah, shout out to private song. Follow them. He's doing a lot of creative stuff. So shout out to Nelson, man. Also, happy belated.
Yo, Nelson, need to do some work for me, man.
It's Saturday.
Happy birthday.
Happy early
happy
birthday.
belated.
Happy early
Happy
birthday.
Happy belated to both Omar.
Happy early now.
Oh no, for that thing is early.
Yeah.
Happy belated to Omar.
Fuck,
Yes.
you're screaming, bro.
Happy belated to Omar. My bad.
So what do you guys think about the song?
I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
We're gonna get out of here. But thank you again for listening. Please hit us up, subscribe. Let us know what you want us to talk about in the coming episodes.
Questions.
We're trying to get that done. Shout out to all of you who are listening. Shout out to you if you subscribe, if you are supporting the platform. Thank you. I'm gonna get out of here. I go by the name Mr. Dre, and I'm your gracious host and my special friends.
It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour.
Why your waist?
Oh, so you know that's a Bogotto.
Yeah. Oh, mate. It's your boy, the Free Eagle, aka Triple E, aka you know the vibes, aka Let's Get It Poppin', aka I'm just getting back the vibes now, so we move.
Just when we end, this when you.
No, it comes in. It's a vibe. It's a flow thing, innit? Wow.